What's going on, YouTube family? Back at you guys again with another video. Today's video topic is going to be about planning for quarter four. As you guys know, quarter four is the most busiest time of the year for selling physical products online, just really selling anything. Quarter four, it's the peak holiday time of the year. The most sales are made during that time, and it's very important that you guys plan accordingly to really just maximize your profits and just your overall business during that time. It can be super profitable, and I just want to give you guys some tips in this video to be able to take full advantage. So I have my little notes right here that I'm going to be going through my checklist just so I don't forget anything for you guys, and really just give you guys kind of like a little bit of tips, a game plan to really just crush quarter four this year and make the most of it. So the first thing I want to go over is understanding, storage fees, because one, they increase during quarter four. You guys can check that out in your Seller Central account, see what the fee changes are. Amazon will also send out an email when that time comes. But yeah, fees increase 2 to 3 times storage fees during that time. So it's very important to plan accordingly. It just depends what type of business model you're doing. Maybe you're doing retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, or maybe you're doing more of a wholesale business model or private label. So it's very important that if you guys are especially doing wholesale or private label, you guys don't want to get killed on storage fees. And one way to do this, if you guys are new, this is your first Q4, it's kind of hard to plan exactly how well your product's gonna sell. But one strategy you guys can do is, let's say you guys are looking at some certain types of products, go look at your competitors, especially with private label. See what they were doing last Q4. Did their sales rank really drop to the bottom? They're getting tons of sales. So you guys can kind of plan accordingly. Again, you're not gonna just hit it straight on, but the most important thing is just making sure you guys don't have a ton of inventory that's not going to sell through, just sitting in the warehouse during that time, and just racking up those storage fees. So definitely make sure you guys are doing your due diligence. Also plan accordingly with the fees into your profit margins, so on and so forth. So definitely go research the storage fees once quarter four hits. It varies by size of product, weight of product, etc. But that's something to take note of. Next is going to be shipping prices increase. Maybe you're dealing with suppliers in China with your private label products, or just shipping companies locally. During the holiday, more people are shipping, they're doing a higher volume, so shipping prices tend to increase quite a bit. So that's just something to take note of as well. If you guys are investing in products, you guys want to make sure that the shipping that goes along with those products is still going to fit your business model, your profit margins, so on and so forth. So definitely make sure you guys are taking note and paying attention to the shipping increases during this time. Super important and a super huge key and tip to go forward with during Q4 to make sure you guys are calculating your profit margins correctly. Next on the list is going to be lead time. This has to do with kind of 2 different variables. Let's say you're doing private label or ordering from a wholesaler. It doesn't really apply to retail arbitrage or anything like that. But you guys want to make sure you guys are ordering your product in time. Lead times are going to be a lot longer during this time of the year just because it's a lot more crazy. There's more orders being placed with these distributors or manufacturers in China. So you guys want to make sure you guys are planning ahead. Just communicate with your suppliers. Say, hey, what's your lead time going to be during this time of the year, so on and so forth, and just order your products ahead of time, and make sure you guys are ordering more according to what you guys expect to sell during this time frame. There's no worse thing than getting into Q4, peak of sales, and running out of inventory, not having enough inventory, because you're just missing out on profits. So it's super important to really dive down deep into your business, find which products you want to sell during Q4 and which products you guys are going to go deeper on, and then plan ahead of time. So that's a huge tip right there. I've messed up on this so many times in the last Q4 with some of my private label products. I just didn't order enough and I ran out before December even hit, and I couldn't get any more, so I missed out on a ton of money. So that's just from my experience. Next is, again, with lead time, kind of when you're sending products into Amazon, shipping can take a bit longer to get to Amazon, and once it gets checked into Amazon warehouses, it can take an increasing, a lot longer to check in than normal. As you guys would be sending in products now, it does take quite a bit longer because Amazon's getting flooded with tons of inventory. So I have here on this paper kind of some dates that you guys need to meet to hit certain holidays. So for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, you guys want to make sure that your inventory arrives at the Amazon FBA warehouses before November 5th to just guarantee that your products will be up and running, available for sale by that Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Black Friday and Cyber Monday are huge days for Amazon sellers. That's when the madness really starts, is once Black Friday hits through Cyber Monday, and then until Christmas, it's just crazy. So you definitely don't want to miss out on the potential opportunities for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So make sure you guys are getting whatever products you plan to sell during that time frame in by November 5th, okay? And if you guys want Christmas shopping sales, meaning pretty much anything after Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or kind of like the 2 mid-weeks of December, right, leading into Christmas. If you guys want products to be selling during that time frame, you guys need to make sure you guys have them in the warehouse by December 5th. I still send in products after that, but just to guarantee, like I said, Amazon wants you to have your products there by December 5th to ensure you guys can start selling before that Christmas time comes. But yeah, guys, super important. Again, I missed out a ton on this last year as well. Some of my products just didn't check in on time, and I missed out on the super wave of sales, but it happens. I learned from it, so I'm here making this video to hopefully, give you guys some insight so you guys don't make those same mistakes. Next is going to be, if you're doing like OA, RA, wholesale, etc., make sure you guys are having a plan for Q4, right? Which products are going to be selling, which products are peak sellers, especially if you're selling name brand products. What's the hot selling toys going to be for this year? There's always a few toys that are going to be the super popular toys of the year that just really fly off the shelves. You can buy them at retail and just make a killing on them, selling them for more than retail. So make sure you guys are dabbling in the Facebook groups, just communicating with other sellers online, and you'll just kind of run into these hot selling products just by being friends with people. So that's one tip for you guys. Some of the best selling categories that I've experienced with selling name brand products are going to be toys. My #1 seller last year doing Q4, insane amount of sales in the toy category. Video games, be careful on the video games, especially with like Black Friday sales, etc. Prices tank extremely quickly. Last year, Amazon just hopped on a bunch of listings and pretty much matched the prices of all the deals going on. So if you're gonna do toys, make sure you guys have a strategy going into it. I know a lot of people during Black Friday, they actually just, once they buy the toy at the store, they list them as merchant fulfilled and start selling right away before those prices start to tank. So if you guys are doing a lot of video games, especially with retail arbitrage, make sure you guys have a game plan. And if you're new, I wouldn't go too deep on that category. Just my experience and my opinion, but just a quick tip for you guys. Again, kitchen, household items. People are buying stuff for their wives, their girlfriends, their husbands, so on and so forth. So anything really in the kitchen, household items, you guys can see an increase in sales quite dramatically. Shoes, clothing, I experienced quite a bit of increase in sales last year. Not everyone can sell a ton of shoes and clothing, but if you can, that's definitely a category to look into for Q4. Again, seasonal products, Halloween stuff, Thanksgiving stuff, and Christmas stuff. Those seasonal holiday products will be selling great, especially with candy. You can make money even after the fact with Halloween and stuff like that. So definitely look into the seasonal products for Q4, because there is a lot of money to be made, and most people just don't really know how to take advantage of it. If you guys want, I'll make a video, kind of a game plan, how to kind of prepare for those 3 key holidays during Q4 and kind of maximize sales on those seasonal items. And last, just think of what would you give to someone? What is a giftable item, right? Obviously these hot dogs right here aren't going to be a giftable item to sell on Amazon, but maybe a blender or something's a giftable item, a pair of shoes is a giftable item, toys, video games, anything that you think can be given as a gift is a huge thing during Q4. It's just absolutely crazy. Another thing, guys, is with your, if you're doing private label, make sure you guys in your back end on your listing have gift wraps checked off, that where you give people the option to buy gift wrap, because I do that year round and I make an extra few $100s a month just offering people to get it gift wrapped, right? So during Christmas, it's obvious people are buying a ton of gifts, for their families, friends, kids, whatever it may be, and they want to have their products gift wrapped already. So leaving that option on, letting your customers purchase your product and then get it gift wrapped, Amazon kicks you part of that money. So that's just extra profits to be made. You don't have to invest any money. It's just pretty much free money. So I definitely recommend going into your back office, turning on that gift wrap setting. If you're a decent sized private label seller, you can make quite a significant amount of extra money just with gift wrap during the holidays. So that's another quick tip for you guys. But as we lead into quarter 4, I'm definitely going to be making some more kind of game plan videos, how to kill it during Q4. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Again, my name's Garrett. I'm a full-time Amazon seller. Been selling for just a little over 2 years now, full-time, and also just other entrepreneurial stuff online. So if that's something you guys are interested, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and also guys, join the free Facebook group down below. We just cracked, I think we're close to 4,500 members in there. Awesome, amazing group for those of you who are new and want to learn how to sell. But other than that, guys, get ready for Q4. It's coming up quick, and let's go on and kill it.